Is Mint Mobile still a good cell phone provider in 2024? In this video, I'm going to break down all the new features that Mint Mobile has, some of the positives, some of the negatives, and what's become of Mint Mobile now that they've officially been acquired by T-Mobile. We're going to start with the Mint Mobile Family Plan. This is a new feature that they're offering, which is basically taking all of your family members' lines and putting them under one account. So an example here is having 3 different lines that are 3 months unlimited with a SIM kit. Now you can go ahead and change these and say you want this one to be 15 gigabytes a month, you want this one to be unlimited data, and you want this one to be just 5. When you confirm that, you'll see what the cost is for the first 3 months. It's going to be $45 per line. That's the promotion that Mint Mobile has intact right now. And that'll cost you $135 for the first 3 months. Tax and fees are calculated at the checkout. You can do this with a minimum of 2 lines and maximum of 5 lines. So you can have up to 5 lines all under one account, which again makes it that much more easy to manage everything. Now it goes without saying that this price that you're seeing, this $45 a month, is the promotional plan that Mint Mobile has in place. That is for the first 3 months. If you notice when you click on here, all of them say $15 a month no matter which plan you select. This $15 a month that you're seeing here is just the promotion for the first 3 months per line. So 15 plus 15 plus 15 for 3 lines is $45, right? $45 per month times 3 is going to be $135 for the first 3 months. After those 3 months, the price will change to their regular pricing. Now, what's cool about the Mint Mobile site now is that if you scroll down, you'll see what the prices will be after the promotional period. So after the promotional period, it'll be $20 a month, $25 a month for 20 gigs, and $30 a month for unlimited. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, this is for everyone who's wanted clear and concise information as to how Mint Mobile charges per month when you pay Mint Mobile for the bulk price that you pay, whether it's for 3 months, 6 months, or a year. I usually do the 1-year option, so I get it out of the way. These are all the fees that are associated with it per plan. So at your disclosure, you can kind of go down. I'm not going to go into detail, but you can see government fees, federal universal service fund, recovery fee, federal cost recovery fee, etc., all right here written as clearly as possible. They even go into detail about typical download speed, typical upload speed, and typical latency. So if you ever wanted to get in the weeds of what Mint Mobile offers as far as data and as far as their service, it's right here under their broadband facts, so you can get very clear and concise information about what you can expect when you sign up for their service. Now, one of the issues that I've seen in other videos that I've made is that people who claim that Mint Mobile is not really $15 a month, but that you are paying the $45. But that is because you're paying $45 for 3 months, which if you do the math, 45 divided by 3 is 15. So you are paying $15 a month without taxes and fees, right? The taxes and fees, I think, take it to like $16 or $17. Nothing too extreme. If you look at over here, if you get 6 months of service for the 5 gig plan, then you're paying $20 a month, or you're paying $120 because 20 times 6 is $120. So you get 6 months of service, you pay $120 upfront one time. That's like 2 months worth of the other competitors of the AT&Ts and the Verizons of the world. And then if you do 12 months, you pay $15 a month, you pay $180 up front because 180 divided by 12 is going to be 15. Again, this is without taxes and fees. If you want more data, you want the 15 gig, the 20 gig, or the unlimited, which is what I go for, because then you don't have to worry about the headache of, am I going over, am I not going over, how much data am I using, etc., etc. The unlimited to me is the way to go. The more months you sign up, the cheaper it gets. Notice that it's 15, 25, 20, 15, 35, 25, and over here, if you sign up for a full year, you pay $360 up front, then you are paying $30 a month for unlimited data with Mint Mobile. Now, if you read the fine print here, the unlimited customers that use more than 40 gigs a month, which sometimes is me, will experience lower speeds. And this is typical for any phone company. You look at Verizon's fine print, they do the same thing. AT&T's fine print, they do the same thing. T-Mobile's fine print, they do the exact same thing. Another thing that you should know when signing up for Mint Mobile is that there is a 7-day money back guaranteed. Because you're paying in bulk, it's very important to know that if you sign up for 3 months, you only have 7 days to say, hey, you know what? I don't like this service. I want my money back. After 7 days, that window for you to get your money back is closed, regardless of which option you signed up for. So whether the 3, 6, or 12-month plan, if you don't want their service anymore, you're stuck for the remainder of the time that you signed up for. Right? So very much keep that in mind. Be cognizant of that. make sure that you use and abuse your service for the first 7 days to make sure that Mint Mobile is right for you, because after that 7 days, on day 8, you won't be able to get your money back. Speaking of which, if you want to try Mint Mobile and you want to get some money back for signing up with them, I have a referral link down below in the description box that you can click and use to sign up for Mint Mobile. When you use my referral link and you actually sign up, you'll get $15 back in credit with Mint Mobile. I'll obviously get a kickback as well, but you'll be able to get $15 off free just by using my link down below. Now, one question I've seen in the past is, well, Mint Mobile is $30 a month for the unlimited plan, but what if I need to get a phone along with that too? If I'm gonna get a phone that's, $20 a month or $30 a month, now I'm not paying $30 a month anymore, I'm paying $50 or $60 a month. And absolutely, that is 100% true. The $30 a month plan for the unlimited is just for the plan. In my case, for the iPhone, I buy these outright. So I never go and pay for like a monthly plan or anything like that. Now I have the luxury of being able to do that. I know some people prefer the payment plans. If you have a payment plan with the phone that you got, whether it's Samsung, Apple, or otherwise, then keep that in mind when you're doing the math as to how much your phone is going to cost to calculate all of that together. You can get phones from T-Mobile. They offer some for sale that are as low as $66 a month, $91 a month. You can get an iPhone 15 Pro Max for $108 a month. And then there's some deals that come with that. If you buy a 6-month plan, you'll get another 6 months free if you purchase the Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max from Mint Mobile directly. So there's some kickback here and there. Now, one thing that I've absolutely loved since T-Mobile has officially acquired Mint Mobile is some of the small changes that I've seen in my phone calls ever since T-Mobile has officially taken over. In the past, when I would get spam calls, robocalls, anything like that, I would have to turn on the silence unknown numbers tab on the iPhone so that I wouldn't get phone calls that I didn't want from people that weren't in my contact list. But every now and then you miss an important call from a doctor's office or a school or anything like that when you turn that on. So when I would get a robocall, it would just be a random number, but it wouldn't say anything. Now, when I get one of those numbers, I get the scam likely text that goes above it. This is a new feature thanks to T-Mobile. I also get notifications that it might be a charity call, or it might be just a call that I'm not interested in picking up. This is a huge, huge advantage that T-Mobile has brought to Mint Mobile, in my opinion, because before, the user experience of picking up a phone call and not necessarily knowing who it was a little sketchy to me. But now when I get those phone calls, I know that it's a scam, or I know that it's a charity call, or I know it's a phone call that I'm not necessarily interested in picking up at that moment. Some other great features from Mint Mobile that are more recent are the international calls. You can now do free calling to Mexico and Canada. You have low rates that you can call people to over 160 countries, and you get free texting to 190 plus countries and destinations. So this is great. You don't necessarily have to use WhatsApp or Telegram or anything like that. If you don't want to, absolutely you can, but you can send a straight text message via SMS to people in 190 plus countries using Mint. If you're curious, there's a section on their website where you can search for rates by country. You just type in whatever country you're thinking of. So let's say, for example, Barbados. Barbados is 9 cents a minute landline, 18 cents per minute mobile, and they are unlimited text to SMS. So you can text people in Barbados for free. There you go. The free mobile hotspot is limited to the amount of gigabytes you have in your data plan. For the unlimited plan, it caps it off at 10 gigabytes, so you can't do any more than that. But it is great to know that the hotspot is available for free with your plan. You've also got the option of eSIM and regular SIM. I made a whole video talking about how you can get your phone set up through eSIM. I'll link that down below. Make sure to download the app via Wi-Fi on your phone because you'll need the app to activate the eSIM to get your phone up and running. Again, I'll link that video down below if you want to watch a step-by-step on how to do that. Roaming has become easier with Mint Mobile as well. Before you had to pay per minute, but now you basically buy a package per day. You can buy a 1-day, 3-day, or a 10-day package. The 1-day package is only $5 per day. You get 1 gigabyte of high-speed data, you get 60 minutes of talk, and 60 text messages. The 3-day package is $10. It gives you unlimited data with 3 gigabytes of high-speed data, 200 minutes of talk, and 300 text messages. And the 10-day package, which is only costing you $20, gives you unlimited data with 10 gigabytes of high-speed data, 500 minutes of talk, and 500 text messages. This is a much easier process than before. I took a trip down to Mexico where I would have to buy basically chunks of minutes or chunks of data before I was purchasing data, and it would run out not fairly quickly, but halfway through the trip I'd have to get on Wi-Fi and buy some more. This is a much more convenient way of doing it, especially the 3-day or the 10-day. And I think for me, if you're going on a trip for 5-6 days, what's $20 to get unlimited data, 500 minutes of talk, and 500 text messages? I think that's more than enough. If you are 55 years of age or older, Mint Mobile has a plan for you as well. They offer you the same deal, the same 3-month deal as everyone else for $15 a month for the first 3 months, but there's some extra services that they offer that I think will make the transfer that much easier. You'll get the same unlimited nationwide talk and text, but you'll also get free Mint Tech Advisor support. You can bring your own phone and number. You get 5 gigabytes of 5G, 4G LTE data per month. You get free international calls to Mexico, Canada, and the UK, so that's an added bonus. And you get the free mobile hotspot and the free Wi-Fi calling. But the free Mint Tech Advisor support I think is huge, because if you don't necessarily know how to port over your number or how to switch from one company to the next, in this case Mint Mobile, then they'll be able to help you out in that process. Now, what happens after that 3 months? Well, your renewal prices are pretty cheap. You can get the 3-month plan for $25 per month, 6-month plan for $20 a month, or you get the 12-month plan for $15 a month, which is half the price of what someone like me would pay under the age of $55. So it's a huge bonus if you're 55 or older to get Mint Mobile for $15 a month, and you get excellent coverage, additional calling to the UK that other people won't be able to get, and free tech support from Mint Mobile to help you in the porting over process. That's just a handful of some features from Mint Mobile, some pros, some cons, and some things that I thought you should know. I've been a loyal user for the last 3 years. I think they're a fantastic service and will continue to use them. And again, if you want to get hooked up with Mint Mobile and you're looking for a referral code that'll give you $15 back in credit, just use my referral code down below and in the description box below. You'll be helping yourself out and you'll be helping me out as well. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you found this video informative and entertaining, and I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.